Welcome to Yeshiva Dav Shir sponsor Lui Nishma Saim Bakashom Leab Sitzchok. We're holding in Basra Daf Yud. We're starting in the Daf Yud Amud Aleph on the third line. Says the Gemara, Tanya, Braiso. Hayar me'oy me'yeshlo ba'aldin la'ashivcho v'loy malacho. Ba'aldin can come and say, have a taino. We're talking now the whole sugya of this daf we're holding is regarding tzedakah. So he says, Ba'aldin ki me'shiv. Im elokechem ohev animu b'prima eino mefarneso. What Shakash Baruch Hu loves anim? Why is he not supporting them? Why do you need to support them? So we will be saved from Ganem. That's really a question to Rosh he asked Akiva. If he loves Anim so much, why doesn't he support them himself? So we will save from Ganem. This is worse. You're doing the opposite. Why? I'll give you a mashal. You have a king who's angry on a slave. He puts him in jail. And he gave him a tzivu. He should not be. Nobody should eat, feed him. Nobody should give him the drink. And one went and did feed him. Isn't he angry at him? He says, the king punishes, you're not allowed to save him. He says, I'll tell you a mashal. He was angry at his son, he put him in jail. He said, nobody should feed him, nobody should give him the drink. And someone did go and feed the son of the king. Doesn't he go and give him a gift? Meaning what? If you're a son, the king does want you to be supported. We're called children. You're bonim. So you're right, you're bonim. But you're also called avodim. When are you called bonim? When you call avodim? What are you doing with Tzedakah Baruch Hu? You call the bonim, and then you're right. You're not doing so shamoka, you're in goals. Give food to the poor, to the hungry. I saw before, it means that the malchus takes taxes. How do you know when do you have taxes? Now, the Torah tells you to give to that name. So in the Mefarsh of the Marshal, Ben Yoyada, everyone in his own Ma'alach. What's the discussion to the surface of Rosh Akiva? The one discussion is, today in Golus, what are we? Really goes back to the origins of Christianity. Because after Pumid, the Christians say that yes, the Jews are the chosen nation, but it's over. So the Torah says, when you are in Eretz Yisrael, yeah, you're Banim Lashem Lekechem, you're great. But now, you know what you are? You're not really being, you don't have that love that Baruch Hu wants you. It was only then when you're doing the right thing. And Akiva is standing back that we always have that relationship, even till today. The same way, a person in Rosh Hashanah, it's how much he will be, Mizonis will get, also how much losses he will have, also Rosh Hashanah. Zochom, when he has losses, what will he do with the losses? If he has chos, he gives it to the poor. If now he pays taxes, we saw before. Kio, what was the example? There was the nephews of Yechim Zakai. He saw in the dream that this year they're about to lose 700 dinar. So he went the whole year and he get, hey, give me tzedakah, and he was able to give you a lot of money. He took from them 683 dinar, 17 are left. Came every Kippur. Shot the big kisser next to you. Came the king and took taxes of 17 dinar. Don't worry about the fact that he took taxes. Nothing else is coming. There's 17 that you still owe, and that's what they took from you. Amulei minayo. That's how do you know that? Amalu chalm chazoy. I saw a dream. Amulei ve'maylo amatlon. Then why didn't you tell it so we could give it to them? Amalu aminu kiechad tavdu mitzvah lishma. I wanted to do the mitzvah lishma, and not to do it only for the reason you're going to lose it anyway. So here comes a big yesod, something to discuss, that the loss, when a person loses money, he's able to redeem it, able to use it for tzedakah or for taxes. One of the two. He can either the money is going to go after him. The question, what is he doing with that money? Is he doing the money good things, and then he gets reward, and he gets sachar, and he gets all the good things, or he just loses the money. But the loss is coming out of cheshbon. He was going up the stairs, and a stair fell, and he was about to fall. See me, someone who hates me, or someone I hate, or someone hates me, referring to himself, meaning if you would fall, that's skila. Skila is when a person falls from a top floor. He says, something strange is happening. I'm going up the stairs, and I'm about to fall. That means the Torah is giving me Kivyok, I'm getting a punishment from Shamayim to fall. Why? Maybe there was a poor man that came, you gave him parnasa. Someone who doesn't ignores doko, as if he's over the zar. It says, be careful, if your heart will be saying you something wrong, and that is, and don't want to give it to the poor. So, person doesn't give tzedakah as if he's doing it for the Zohar. All tzedakah v'chesed Yisrael do in this world, so that brings huge peace and good schusim to Am Yisrael. Right? Don't go to a simcha, don't go to a place of avelus, don't do hesped, don't cry for them. I took away the shalom for Am Yisrael. Nu'um Hashem, es chesed zarachim. Because of chesed zarachim, chesed is like if you do chesed zarachim, so there's shalom and avak with the Kodesh Baruch Hu. And if not, not. Pakikti Rashi says is the malachim that are melamed zchus Am Yisrael. Tanya B'doim G'dayla Tzedakah Shemekeres Tegula. Tzedakah brings the Gula closer. Shema Koyam Hashem Shimru Mishpat V'Asu Tzedakah Ki the Mishpat do Tzedakah Ki Koi V'Yeshua Si Lavoy V'Tzika Si Legolis. The Yeshua comes to do Tzedakah. There's 10 things that are kosher. Kosher means they're hard, they're strong. Each one of them is stronger than the other. And the word explains it. Hard kosher. A mountain is a hard thing. It's a solid mountain. Barz Lemechatcha. You take a steel, the steel can cut into the mountain. Barzel kosher, so the barzel is hard. Ur mifafo, you put in the fire and makes it soft. Ur kosher, the fire is hard. Mayim mechad moy, so water comes and extinguishes the fire. Mayim kosher, so water is a strong force. Ovim soivel moy, so the clouds carry the water. Ovim kosher, the clouds are a strong thing. Roim fazartum, the wind spreads them away. Ruach kosher, so the wind is strong. Guf soivlim, because in every guf of a person, you have a ruach. So it's holding on to the ruach. Guf kosher, pachad shever, what breaks the body? Fear. Pachad kosher, yain figoy. Take wine, the wine takes away the fear. Yain kosher, sheinu fakachte. Yain is the strong thing, what takes it away? Is sleeping. Umisa kosher mikol. Misa is the strongest one. According to the gifts of the Bach, Misa kosher misheino. So tzedakah is greater than everything else. The first already asked over here that it's not 10, it's 11. If you count it, it's 11. So the simple answer is that Sheino and Misa go together. There's a difference in Basra, one of the differences that we see. Maybe during Godel HaMelech, person gives the gifts to the king. Not sure they're going to receive it. They accept it. If they do accept it, I'm not sure if the king, even if they accept it, if he's going to be able to see the king. It's different. That's the gift to the king. וזויכו מקרב פני שכינה שמעני בצדק איך זה פניך הסברו בהקיץ מורסך. With a tzedek, with tzedakah, I'm able to see the eyes of Kodesh Baruch Hu. And the Gemara said, Blazer used to give money to Anoni before he davened. And then I'll see your face with tzedakah. In other words, I'll come daven in front of you before I give tzedakah. And then it's a makor that brought down halacha, Pidarizal, to give tzedakah beginning of davening. This is this Gemara. My answer back into what is that? What's that meaning of the pasuk? So Esbeah Ba'akitz Tunasecho. So today they're not sleeping, so then they'll be able to see HaKadosh Baruch Hu b'schus that. What does it mean? As if you can't say as if HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we know that a loive is a slave to the malveh. The person who gets tzedakah, he's as if he's giving a loan to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Rabbi asked the question, so the money won't help, but tzedakah saves him off. Twice. Why you have twice? One is to take away mitzvah and one, they won't have Gehenim. Which pasuk referring to Gehenim? It says, Lo yoil b'yom evro. Tichtiv yom evro hayomu. Gehenim is called evro. Now this is not which pasuk, but what way do you say from this piece of Mishunah? Says the more that you don't base. Noislo ve'eino yodel mi noislo. He gives it the zakah, doesn't know who he's going to. Noitlo ve'eino yodel mi noitlo. And the one he takes doesn't know who gave it to him. Noislo ve'eino noitlo mi noislo. He gives it as not to lafuk min marukvo. Marukvo is that the Rashi brings in Ksuvis, he would go to the house of the Ani, give him money, and the Ani did not know who gave it. But Marukvo knew who he gave it to. Noitlo ve'eino yodel mi noitlo. He takes it, doesn't know from who. That lafuk min Rabbi used to put money behind his back, and the Ani would come and take it. So the Ani knew who he was taking it from, but he didn't know who he was giving it to. It says we're saying we don't want the Ani to know even where he's taking it from. There should be no embarrassment. So what's the right way to do it? You should give it to the tzedakah place. What should a person do to make sure that he has male children? Should make his wife happy in Var Mitzvah. Person should not give money to tzedakah unless he knows the one who's in charge is a very reliable person. So you see that you don't just give to Kodesh tzedakah. Well, you're right. You're right. I want to give it to the one who's very responsible. Place brings over here to learn the Zohar how careful he was with tzedakah. Says the Gemara, Omar Rabavo Omar Moshe V'Akadosh Baruch Hu. Moshe Shlomo. But Met Torah Karen Yisrael. This goes. The Medrash explains a little bit more. The Moshe Shlomo was worried about Am Yisrael. What will make them without karbanis? What will they be saved with? Omar B'Chisisa. You know, pick them up with tzedakah. Omar Avo Shalut Shlomo Ben David Adeichon Koichesh tzedakah. What's the strength of tzedakah? Amar Lem Tzuru Ma Pirish David Abba. Look what the David HaMelech said. Pazip Pizay Noisan Levyonim Tzidkaso Imid Lahat Kain Notar Mechavit. Someone gives money, so it stays forever, and he has covered. Someone who lives up there in a high place. Why? Why is he living in such a high place? Because he gave out the bread and he supports people. Who's someone has a covet as a zokin, meaning as a tamei Kia, like we saw in the following story. He was very sick. Ingid, he died. He died and he came back. It was alright. He had a temporary death. So what did you see up there in Shemayim? This is a very famous Gemara. He saw a turnaround world. The ones who are here chashuv up there, they are not. The ones who are here not chashuv up there, they are. He saw the right world. He said, how do we see us? So in other words, a covet in this world stays to Olam Haba. What did he say? The person comes to the Mala knowing the learning, not forgetting. Another thing I heard they saying, the Arugi Malchus, nobody can be in their mechitza. Mind you, who is the Arugi Malchus? Just because they died in Kiddush Hashem. But they're the highest ones because of their Torah. Pshito, the Arugi, the two brothers, Rashi brings over here, we learned also all the specific Pesachim, this Gemara was there. There's two brothers that were in Lud, and the daughter of the king was killed, and they were about to kill all the Jews, so they said, we kill the daughter, so they killed them. So they sacrificed their life for the Yidden. So that's called the Gedoshim, that they have in such a high place. How do you explain this pasuk? So the one can bring a few explanations. Yisrael that do tzedakah picks them up. The chesed of the goyim is a chatos called tzedakah. The chesed she'umas oilam hoisim cheitulen. Any tzedakah that the goyim do, it's a chet. She'ein hoisim eli is gadol. They only do is gadol to increase their to become bigger. They give the korbanos to Hashem by Ezra. They give me asking for the life of the king and his sons. So what's the problem? That's not good tzedakah. Someone said give tzedakah because he wants his kids to live. He wants oil mabo. How is it tzaddik gomer? That's fine. It's called the kasha kam yisrael kam u'masoil. Depends. Yisrael, Rashi says he doesn't even if it's not going to happen. But u'masoil will do it on that condition. Therefore, it's they're not doing it for the right reason. That's one pshat in the pasuk. Second pshat in the pasuk. Now Rabbi Yeshua v'Omar tzedakah terim goy elu Yisrael lichtim mikam chesed goy echad. I've said before they give tzedakah. Chesed mimchatos called tzedakah v'chesed shumasoil u'masim cheitu lehem. Similar to what we said before, it's a chet. Shein osim lekadish yitimoshech malchuso. They only do it for the malchus to continue. Sheimar lo imakam akish shafar alayich. The chatay, that's what we saw before, that the meal give our eight of to the mechanetza. Chatay but tzedakah project, but I think with mechanim, your chatay you will take away with tzedakah, and your avoidance with giving the anim life. That's how you'll make your kingdom continue. Then I'm going to believe a third explanation. The same thing. It's also a chet. But just doing it to be balgaiva. To say, I'm such a good person. Never get him. Any balgaiva goes to Kenner. Shnema zed yahir. Yahir is loshen yahirus kaivo late shmoy. Or said be'ever zadoin. Ever zadoin refers to Gehenim. Vein yavroy again. Shema yom yavroy yamu. So that was the third explanation. Omar Gabriel who said the third explanation. We need also the explanation of Mudei. So I said before. As everybody else says, the only reason in doing it is only to come and check Am Yisrael. In other words, if we talk about here, there was a king Goy called Zadan, who told this to Yirmiyah, and he said, he basically was trying to cheppering up, and he was telling him that well, you see why the reason why you're not successful, you went to God, is because you didn't do the right thing. So they're just trying to do good things to show that they're better than Am Yisrael. Interesting, where Leah says we need this shot. This is the better shot. Says the Gemara, Nano Rabbi Churi ben Akanu v'Omar. He had a different shot. Tzedakah terurim goy v'chesed l'Yisrael. Puts the comma in the other place. The first one, we learned tzedakah terurim goy, and then the chesed l'umim chatos. He puts the comma before. Tzedakah terurim goy v'chesed. Right? We talk about tzedakah terurim goy and chesed goes to Yisrael. U'l'umim chatos. Whatever the lumim do is a chatos. Oh, B'yuchim ben Zakir Tamidim. B'yuchim ben Zakir tells the Tamidim. He says the best shot. He gives to Am Yisrael tzedakah and chesed, and to the Umm he gives only chatos. That's the best shot. What What did Yochanan ben Zakkai say? We didn't see the Pshat Yochanan ben Zakkai yet in the Gemara. For the Tanya of Yochanan ben Zakkai, Keshem shechatos mechaperes al Yisrael, the same chatos works for Am Yisrael. So kach tzedakah mechaperes al Musolim. So we're comparing the tzedakah of Am Yisrael, and we're looking at the chat of Am Yisrael to the tzedakah of Musolim. Yochanan ben Zakkai has exact opposite Pshat of all the Talmidim. All the Talmidim said that for the goyim, the tzedakah is bad. Yochanan ben Zakkai learns no, the tzedakah is good for the goyim. And how you dash it? Chesed leumim is a chatos. It's like a korban chatos of Am Yisrael. Well, this we end this daf.